There was a faint voice on the other end of the line.
Samaritans, can I help you? Sure, my name is Danielle. Would you like to share yours?
And she was crying, and it was faint, and it seemed as though she was just starting with her emotion, just really starting to cry.
When I picked up the phone, when it first began to ring, he was already crying. This man was in a great deal of pain.
And she just kept saying, I hate myself, I'm a failure, I'm 35 years old, I have 2 teenagers.
I said, Jenny, are you feeling suicidal tonight? And she said yes.
He said hello in such a small voice that I remember thinking I didn't know whether it was a child or a teenager or an old person, a man or a woman.
I was like, Samaritans, may I help you? It's like, hi, well, I cut myself, I'm bleeding.
And I said, well, my name is Casey. Would you like to share your name? She said, no, I really don't want to share my name. And I said, that's fine. What's going on today?
Do you have the pills? You do? Have you taken any?
And from that moment on, I really didn't say anything. This woman poured her heart out to me.
I talked to him for about 20 minutes. He told me about his situation. He was very alone. He's dealt with this his entire life. And he was beginning to feel as if he simply couldn't escape his problems.
Do you still have the knife? She was like, yeah. I was like, would you mind putting it away from me?
He was engaged to another man, and that this was a source of great strife in his family.
But I just don't know what to do. I don't know if it's, worth being around anymore, but I love my teenagers and my kids, but they deserve better.
He has tremendous feelings of sadness that people couldn't share more in his joy, and that he couldn't just have a really normal experience around his wedding.
There was so much emotion, so much betrayal, so much pain.
And she said, maybe I would be better off dead. Maybe I would be better off not here.
And I could really hear the hopelessness and helplessness in this man's voice.
Would you like to talk about your children? Okay.
Towards the end of the call, he started crying again, and he said he simply wanted someone to care about him, and he simply wanted to care about someone else. That's all he really wanted.
I don't need an ambulance right now. I just called to talk.
I felt hope in her in every answer she gave me.
She just needed somebody to listen to her.
I was wondering if you'd be willing to have someone here at Samaritans call you back, because I'm really concerned about you.
She ended the call and she said, I really just want to thank you for being there.
But it was one of those calls that made me realize how important it is to have somebody on the other line when somebody calls Samaritans.
As human beings, we simply need to talk about our problems. We need to talk about what's bothering us.
And I kept thinking, this woman could be my next door neighbor. This could be me.
Samaritans, it truly is a place for hope.
I mean, to think about that type of pain, it's so immense. And I was so glad that we provide a service that was, that allowed her to just tell me about it.
An incredible